wasn't filming because we were just stopping in, but I found, I'm pretty sure this is a Forever Diamonds doll. I don't want to say, I think it's Sheridan. And then this one is I know this is like from the Masquerade line, but I don't 100% remember which one this is. And then I found this dollhouse, which I'm going to show you later, and it's really exciting for me. And then let me show you the rest of the dolls, just because I know y'all like to see them. This one's actually really pretty. Had to crop the music out here, of course, but I'm just going through all the dolls that they had. I ended up getting the Moxie Girl that I was originally leaving behind, just because, oh, she's so cute, and I'm trying to collect the Moxie Girls now. Just kind of casually collecting them, and maybe if I get into them, I'll be really grateful that I have a bunch. What's that Barbie? She was really interesting. There was a bunch of, like, doll clothes, but it was like, baby doll clothes, so I'm not interested. There were, that smaller Aladdin doll and a little John Smith, too. I don't know what they were from, because they were, like, smaller than Barbie scale. It was interesting. Almost, like, action figures, I guess. I see those dolls all the time. And then some more Barbies. It was mostly like blonde Barbies, but I found those two Bratz before I started filming. I was kind of like, dang, I wish I'd filmed just in case for this. All right, and that's the clip. This mini Elizabeth was stuffed in here, and she even has her shoes. What? Everyone, it's me, X-Kiddids, and today I'm going to be doing a quick little thrift haul. I went to one thrift store just on the way to the airport to pick up my friend, and this happened. I wasn't recording just because we were just walking around the thrift store and I didn't think I was going to find anything. And this has come back into my life. So this was such a pipe dream for me, and this is really specific and weird, but I'm trying to recollect all the toys that I had as a kid that I liked. I had like some that I'm not too worried about, but I wanted to collect everything that I was nostalgic for. And when I was a kid, my dad worked at Toys R Us, so he would bring home the big store displays, and this was one of them. This was a store display. When I was a kid, I had the store display one, which meant like everything was glued in place, so I couldn't fully play with this, but I loved it. This is the Fisher-Price. It's like the special edition 2007 or 2008 dollhouse, and it's really rare online. Like, I can never find it for sale. Even if I just search like Fisher-Price dollhouse, I never find this one. It's so frustrating. I saw it for sale once on Craigslist, 3 states away from me for $200, and I really was like gonna do it. But that was a long time ago, and I didn't have a car at the time. That was the thing. And my mom's not gonna drive me 3 states over to buy a dollhouse. We sold this at a garage sale when I was a kid for $5, and I regret it so much. So my parents bought me like those little, this was before my parents got divorced. This is like pre-divorce era. But anyway, my parents bought me these little like Fisher-Price people to go in the house and like the furniture and stuff. And I didn't really like the Fisher-Price people that much. I did play with them, but they weren't my favorite. The thing that I liked about this dollhouse was like me and my brother would play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon in it, which that's like a video game. And Pokemon normally, like, you know, you're the trainer and you're taking care of them and like raising them. But in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, you're the Pokemon, and it's like a role play. You're like RPGing as the Pokemon, going through and like doing all this stuff. And I loved Mystery Dungeon. Me and my brother, like, it was our favorite. So this was our secret base. So I'm so excited to have this again. I seriously cannot believe it. So I'm going to show you it in better detail, and it's actually really clean too. I just have to wipe it down. I'm going to show you it in better detail at the end, and I really do need to clean this because I'm seeing like a lot of dust. But like, oh my god, I can't believe it. I still have a lot of the stuff that goes with this. I actually still have the flowers that go in the windowsills. Like, that's crazy. And I think there were little window like things that you could put in some of the windows to like change the scene outside, like the day or something. Yeah, this one on this little balcony, you could like change the scene with little pieces of plastic or something. These 2 or these 3, I guess. I can't believe I have this again. It has batteries because it actually like, sorry, I'm having trouble talking. I'm like picking up my friend's speech patterns. Anyway, like, this is so cool. The electricity never worked in mine, and it was missing some stuff, and everything was glued in place. So this one's gonna be really, really cool. And I still have a ton of the stuff that goes to it. I need to assess how much I do have, because it's gonna be hard to find the furniture. I do have, like, I'll get into the house. And first of all, though, I'll show you the Bratz that I got, because I know that most of you are probably just here for that. So I got a few things. I got 2 Bratz dolls, a Moxie Girlz doll, and an American Girl thing, not necessarily a full doll. So I'm going to start with the American Girl one, just because it's kind of different. I haven't found an American Girl doll at a thrift store, like, since I moved here. Hold on just a moment, I'm so sorry. While my friend and Brett are at the store. So, anyway, they needed to call me. But here's Elizabeth, and this is mini Elizabeth, and I've seen mini American Girl dolls at the thrift store before, but I've never bought them. I only have one. I have a mini Leah, who was a gift from my friend Andre for my birthday last year, and I've never bought a mini American Girl at the thrift store. I just always pass them up. But this Elizabeth has her shoes. That's the main thing. She had her little shoes. Even my big Elizabeth doesn't have her shoes. So, like, that's such a, like, good deal. And she's really cute. And I like the ones with the plastic, like, just the eyes. Some of them, like, the earlier ones have, like, glass eyes. I'm not a big fan of that. But these ones are so cute. So she's just fun. I'm telling myself I want to downsize my American Girls, which I'm not going to do. I've tried and I can't. I'm too attached to all the ones that I have. But, and then I'm like, I'm going to buy another one. But, oh my gosh. Do y'all have anything like that? Like American Girls, I do love them and I do enjoy having them and I do like, do things with them. Like I love doing their hair. I love changing their clothes and stuff. But I was thinking like, God, I really need to downsize because I have like 40 something of them. And then I go through and I can't find a single one that I would be willing to part with. Not even one doll. Like, it's so bad. Alright. And then her bag, it's so funny the way thrift stores seed things. It's so random. So we have this Beanie Boo, probably from McDonald's or something. I guess it would say, actually, this might just be a mini one. Oop. And she's a Siberian tiger, most likely. And then this Tinkerbell. Oh, and she has her wings. And they move. Excuse me. That's awesome. Okay, so this is a Tinkerbell keychain, and her wings and her legs move. And her arms. She's just fully articulated as a little figure. Very cute. I have a lot of little Tinkerbell figures and stuff like this from the thrift store. And then this is probably like a pencil hugger because she has like Velcro. I don't know. And then I actually thought this was cool. It's like full of little fish figures and it's like a little, I don't know. It just happened to be in the bag with Elizabeth, so. And I got Elizabeth and all of this stuff for $2 and this little butterfly. I had a ton of these when I was a kid. They come in like little tubes. I loved these little plastic animals. Alright, and now I have my Moxie Girlz doll. I'm just gonna keep y'all waiting. I hope you don't mind. Anyway, I still don't know the Moxie Girls' names. I'm just being honest here. Is this like Avery? This one's really pretty too. I'm not sure if I have this character yet. And this one also, she has like everything except her shoes, but I think I probably have some Moxie Girl shoes, but even if I don't, I'm sure I'll get them eventually. And I loved her little outfit. It's so 2010s. Like, putting a dress over a shirt and jeans. I love it though, because they really are like a snapshot of like younger teen fashion of the era, and I think that's really interesting. The same way Bratz are such a perfect encapsulation of fashion in the 2000s, and they have so many different trends covered and stuff. So like Moxie Girlz is doing the same thing, just a little bit like later in the eras, I don't know. And then also it's for like a younger demographic, so they have younger outfits, and I just think they're so sweet. I'm not like, when I was a kid, I was a pretty big prude. Not when I was a kid, when I was like a teenager, I guess, I was like a huge prude. But I never minded doll clothes, but I have this like appreciation for dolls like this, where they're different inherently, and I think it's so interesting. Liv dolls were the same way, where they were always wearing like layers and kind of covered up more, and I think that's really nice. Not that there's anything wrong with like not being covered up. I personally believe that clothing is 100% separate from anything related to your promiscuity, but I think it's nice that kids, if they prefer that, or parents, if they prefer that, have the option to get like a more modest doll, and I think that's really sweet. And I love, just imagine like if you as a kid had an outfit like this and you could have a doll that's just like you. I don't know how to fully explain my thoughts. I just like to have lots of different dolls that represent different things. So Moxie Girlz have this like very specific niche, and Liv comes close, but Liv to me feel like older teenagers, because they are still pretty modestly dressed. Anyway, now we're gonna move to Bratz. First of all, this is, I believe, a Chic Mystique or like a masquerade doll. I'm not super familiar with the 2010s Bratz, but this is one from an iconic line, so I am sorry. And this is my second one from one of these lines. I have the one with the Egyptian makeup. That's so beautiful. And this one has, butterfly makeup, and I don't recognize her outfit. Her shoes, actually, like, I have a Bratzilla's doll that had these shoes, like, the Megana fashion pack. These are the shoes from it. Yeah, this one's really interesting. I actually really like the 2010s Bratz. I just don't know enough about them that I'm seeking them out yet. And I don't really see them a lot at thrift stores either. Like, I'm not passing them up if I do see them. I just never do. And I love her purple eyes with that light green makeup. She's so pretty. The light green makeup with her skin tone, too, is amazing. And look at her little... sorry, there's cat hair. This little tank top. And this little white skirt. And she has black, like, painted on leggings. And then these bright yellow shoes. I'm thinking these might be her shoes. Because I know the outfits that these ones come with are super cool. They're like, if this is chic mystique, I think they come with like big cool wings. I don't 100% remember, and I'm so sorry about that. I'm just, if I see them at the thrift store, I'm not going to pass them up, but I'm not fully researched on these yet. They're a little bit harder than the original Bratz to like watch videos on, or like see people's collections where you can familiarize with them. You know what I mean? Because people kind of hate them, but I don't know. I think they're starting to get more appreciation now. Like, people are letting go of their, like, I think people truly, they want to prove themselves as a fan of something, whatever it is, so they have to hate something else to feel like, this is something I've noticed, and this is kind of a tangent, but I was describing this to Brett, where I think fandoms, like Monster High and Bratz lovers are always fighting, like, the collectors, and I think it's something to do with a lot of people are ashamed and embarrassed to be doll collectors, and I've been there too, and I understand because there's a lot of external pressures, but I'm not, like, dogging on anybody who's like that. I get it. But when there's like, discourse, like, this doll sucks, like, your doll sucks, like, how dare you collect that, I would never do this, it's like, I know what you're doing, because it's a way to make yourself feel more mature and more powerful in what you're doing, and be like, oh, I'm not, like, a childish doll collector collecting Bratz. Monster High is childish. Monster High is gross. I have standards. Or, like, I only collect the original Bratz dolls. These are really ugly. Like, just stuff like that. Oh, I feel bad saying that. I promise you're not ugly. I think you're so pretty. But people often don't even look into, like, the quality or the efficacy of what they're talking about, because it's one thing to just not like them. You know, like, there's a lot of 2015 Bratz that I just don't like because they have ugly eyebrows, in my opinion. I don't like the ones with the big arched eyebrows. They never fit the face-ups for me. A few do, but I like the big thick eyebrow ones, and those are, like, some of my favorite dolls of all time. Like, I think they're so beautiful. But the the 2010 Bratz are so, their face-ups are always, like, elite. They're so good. They're so good. But anyway, that's kind of, I hope that came off, like, understandably. It's one of those things that I was mulling over in my head, but I think it's a way of, like, trying to other yourself from the other doll collectors, because you have that, like, self-shame for doll collecting, but you're trying to, like, justify that you're different and you're better. But it's so, I understand why people are so ashamed of doll collecting, but it makes me really sad when, like, in communities for years people will just, like, bicker and fight and fight and fight. There's, like, one of my friends in my comment section the other day was like, I really want to buy Cave Club dolls, but I think I'll be bullied for it. And the fact that that's a concern is ridiculous, because we're all collecting dolls. It doesn't matter. I don't know. It's so weird. It's so weird to me. Anyway, that was a big tangent. And the last doll is one that I'm really, really excited about. So this is one that I actually didn't like. I think I mentioned it in my collection video. I have a racing Katya wearing this doll's outfit, play sports racing Katya wearing this doll's outfit, and I didn't like this doll from pictures online, but I had her outfit and I love this character, so I just had a different doll wearing the outfit. It is this, I believe it's Forever Diamonds Katya, but I know there's a lot of, like, reused lines, so if it's not specifically Forever Diamonds, please let me know. But she has this little the little sequin beauty mark that all the Forever Diamonds dolls have, so I think that's probably what she is. You know what? If I didn't know any better, is this doll's outfit? That would be great. That would be fantastic if that was the case. I'll probably look it up after this video, but anyway, I didn't know her hair had red streaks in it. It reminds me of Dynamite Megan's hair, but with a darker brown as the base hair. Look how pretty this is. And she's actually in great condition. No lip rub, no makeup rub. She's a little bit dirty, though. Like, I can see dirt. And she has that spot right there. But I should be able to get that off. She'll definitely be, like, in a restoration video coming up with a bunch of my other Bratz dolls that are just in my collection already. I'm really actually thinking that this outfit belongs to her, which is so exciting. Because that means I'm, like, one step closer to completing her. Because if this is truly, like, if these are her shoes, this outfit makes so much sense with those shoes. But regardless, even if it's not hers, I really like this outfit. Like, I think it's really, really pretty. Isn't it pretty? Like, I like the color a lot, and the like, bubble dress shape is so cute. And, I just think the reason I didn't like her, I think, was the lips. I think something about the lips I wasn't a fan of, but I actually really like her in person. She looks, I always say this, but she looks mean, and I like when they look mean, because, not a lot of dolls look like mean like this anymore, and I like it. I think because again it brings something different, and Bratz just hit a spot that no other doll has come close to for me, and I think they're so beautiful. Look how pretty she is. Her makeup is seriously like, oh, it's so shiny and beautiful. All right, so that's my little doll haul. So I got 4 dolls today, but this is exciting. Like, I never find Bratz at thrift stores anymore because thrift store pickers, which are basically like the people that go through and try to find stuff to sell on eBay, they know about dolls, so they're always buying them up now. So it makes it harder for us, but whatever. Alright, so I'm going to be right back to show you the dollhouse. I'm so excited. The dollhouse tour, y'all. Okay, so mine, when I was a kid, I mentioned that it was a store display, so everything was glued in place. So there was like a beanbag chair. I don't remember if it was here or here where it was glued, but everywhere that something was like supposed to be, it was glued down, so I had to rip it all off, and then there were big globs of glue in the spots. So now I have this like pristine one after I clean it. I don't believe mine even had this, because I don't remember this graphic at all. So I might just rip this off because mine didn't even have it anyway, and it's coming off. Mine definitely had that one, and I loved this little window seat. This house was like, I played with it so much with my brother. You don't understand. And mine had, the closets were glued in place like this, you know? Like, the hinges didn't let them move. And I was trying to get them off so that I could free them so they would move, and I broke them. So now I actually have closet doors. And I don't think I still have the curtains. I might still have them. I have to go through all my dollhouse stuff now to see how much of this stuff I still have. I do know I still have the beanbag chair. I'm pretty sure I still have the chair for this, but it had a missing leg. I should still have the beds, actually, like the girls' room bed and the parents' room bed. I'll have to look up a full list of all the furniture, though. And look, mine never had this. Mine never had the balcony. And it only has one door, but I'm 99% sure I kept the other one. Like, I'm pretty sure I did, because I wanted to use it for, like, a custom dollhouse window. Unfortunately, this house is too small for most dolls, but I'll probably find, like, a doll line that fits. My only thing is, the scale on these is for dolls that are about this big. And I want them to be, like, realistic-y dolls, because this is a realistic-y house, you know? And I just love it. I just love it so much. And so many of the things that I love about, like, houses now come from this. Like, I love, like, built-in features, and I think having fireplace in the bedroom is so cool. Yeah, they don't work right now. And the window seat, this is my favorite. Look at Kennedy back there. Window seats are, like, my favorite thing in a house. I've never had one, but I've always, like, really, really wanted one. I think they're so cool. And look at the little balcony here. I love balconies so much. And we would use this as our little Pokemon base. And look, couldn't you die? This is the Fisher-Price website, I think. I'm just gonna put, like, a sticker over that or something. But, like, it's so cool. And look at the little bathroom. And I think it's, like, a separate set, but I have this, like, vanity that's, like, green. And I could, like, put it here if I wanted to, because these probably come out even. And this is unfortunate, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get another door, but this is, like, an under the stairs. I think this is so cool, though, because not every house has this, but my mom's house did when I was younger. Like, we had a under the stairs storage room, and this is, like, the best place in the house for storing things. Like, you can put so much stuff in here, if you guys had one. And the little mail slot, I've never had a mail slot before. The stairs, isn't it just so cool? This house has so much attention to detail. Usually I don't like the dollhouses that fold up like this, because I feel like they don't have enough play space, like not enough space to actually play with things, and then they're usually like really uninspired and kind of boring. But this house, like, it has it all, and the kitchen is fantastic. Look at this kitchen, and look, that's supposed to be like there, but like, look at this kitchen and the little balcony. I never had the balcony, so this is really cool to have, actually. Like, I'm shocked this is still attached. It's, like, really rickety. And look, like, all of this opens. And I would put all my little doll food in here. Oh, my God. It's so cool. So cool. I remember one time, when we were about to sell it, I went through to make sure none of my toys were still in here. And I found a Pokemon figure of Caesar just stuffed in the oven. Like, whatever we had last played. Oh, and then a microwave. It's so cool. I love this house. So this is just, like, a very specific nostalgia point for me, but I just think this house is, like, really, really nice, and I don't remember the exact name, but I remember it's some kind of, like, special edition house, whatever that means. I just remember, like, I scoured the internet to find this house, because it shouldn't be hard, because I know when I got it, and I know where I got it, and I know the brand, but I could never find it. I was so frustrated, but it's, like, something specific. I wish I still had all the stuff, though, because little things like the little, things you put in the window to, like, make it look nicer, I thought were so cool. And the curtains, too. I don't think I have the curtains that go here, because they had, like, a curtain rod and actual little fabric curtains. Oh my gosh, and I remember this so vividly. My room was actually this color pink, too, when I was younger. Ugh. I just love this house. I love it. I'm so excited. I don't know what toy I'm going to use it for, because I don't really have an interest in collecting those Fisher-Price dolls again. I liked the furniture sets a lot, but I didn't really like the dolls that much. They didn't really appeal to me. But yeah. They're like, it's just smaller scale, and I don't only want dolls that will fit, because, like, Failfix would probably fit in the dollhouse, but that's not it. It's, like, I want ones that are, like, to scale with it, you know, so they don't look super weird, like, standing next to stuff in the house. I don't know. But I'm sure I'll find something eventually. So, oh, look at this. The outside. It's, like, pretty. It's, like, a pretty house. And this, it's not my address from when I was a kid, but it's actually kind of close to it, and I always thought that was really cool. Like, I always thought, like, that was special. Like, it was made for me, even though I got it for free. And then this is, like, the battery door, because, there's, like, a phone that works and, like, lights everywhere. Mine never worked, though. Oh, I forgot about the armchair. It had, like, a cover on it. I ripped the cover off, but I think I still have the armchair, but not the cover. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's what the chairs... I don't think I still have the chairs, but I remember that now. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I hope you've enjoyed this trip down memory lane with me. That's gonna be it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Did y'all ever have something like this? I don't know. I feel like... I wouldn't have had it had my dad not worked at Toys R Us and, like, brought it home for me. We never had, like, big stuff like this, and my brother and I got so much use out of this thing. This was, like, the most important real estate. We had, like, a joint, like, in between our rooms, we had, like, a living room for us upstairs, and this was in there, and we played with this so much, with the Little's Pet Shops and the Pokemon toys, and I'm so happy about this. I'm sorry. This is like, I've been aspiring to get this again for so long. And let me show you the dolls again up close if you've waited till the end. So here's the beautiful Katya. So pretty. I'm so sorry if I have the ID wrong, y'all. I said, what did I say in the store? I said this was Sheridan in the store. Ugh. Alright, and then here's Elizabeth. And she's in, like, look at her, even her pin curls are intact. Mine isn't even intact on my big one. And it's the same fabric, but it's honestly better quality, like, it's better. Because in small scale, like, it's more impressive to have details like this. So cool. And these dolls were, like, pretty cheap, too, from American Girl, so it's honestly impressive how detailed they are. And then the Moxie Girlz, and I'm so sorry I don't know her name. These dolls are so, like, heavy. So cool. I'm gonna need to clean her. And then this one is gonna be, do y'all have a specific recommendation for this style of hair? This polypropylene, right? Or is this just nylon? I've heard before that you don't boil this, you just go through and straighten it with a straightening iron. Is that true? Let me know, please, because I'm really daunted by this, and I actually have, is her name Ophelia, the one with the little Egyptian eye makeup? Because I really like that one. Her hair is not as bad, but whatever I do to this one, I can do to that one, too. And then I'm curious about the outfit. I do think I have this skirt, but I'm not sure. And then the little shoes. Alright, that's it for this video, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, I just realized that she is the scale of the house. Not to be a kid in the house, but she's like the scale to be like a teen in the house. I don't know. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Bye! Look. You trying to get in the house? Goofy. Say bye! Bye!